Welcome back to the channel. My name is Brian from Ridgeback Productions, and yeah, it has been a hot minute. It has been quite the time since I've made a video, but wanted to jump on here only because it's been busy. Things have changed a lot in the structure of my business and the voiceovers that I've been doing, and there's just been a lot of change. And I've been busy. I really haven't had time for the channel. I've had a lot of you reach out, asking questions, trying to get some stuff, just tons of consultations and stuff, and it's going well. So here's the deal, just to give you a little quick sales pitch, and then let's move on to the topic. Quick little sales pitch. I'm still doing consultations, still doing reviews. If you want me to have a look at your Fiverr profile, I do offer that. It ends up being about a 15 to 30 minute video that I'll post. I can give it to you privately. I could post it on the channel. I'll just give you a review of your gig, give you my thoughts, check out the other videos if you have any questions. That said, let's move on. Also doing consultations for those of you that are interested, want some help. Been a ton of new talents lately that are interested in, how do I get into voiceover? What's my first step? Well, a good first step would be to meet with someone like myself and get some questions answered. Make sure you're ready and really figure out what's the direction you want to go to, because that kind of leads us into the topic for today, which was a question that I got recently, and I actually get asked this a lot, and it's a topic that comes up in consultations a lot as well, is where do I start? Should I start on Fiverr? Should I start on voices.com, Voice123, UpWork, Voquin, you name it, VO Planet, there's a ton. So here's my point, and here's what I'm thinking. In this voiceover industry, in this game, there's hunting and there's fishing. I did a video on this before. Do you want to set up something and then let it sit out there and hope for a bite, like as if you're fishing, and hope you get something? Will you get something? Yeah, you probably will. But that's what the Fiverr and a lot of the freelance sites are. Lately, I've kind of done like a shift, and I'm just doing a whole lot more of hunting lately, which is going after the work. And Fiverr doesn't let you go after the work. It lets you set up a profile, put up your demos, put up great gigs, and you fine tune it, and then you wait for someone to come along and you get orders. Am I still working on Fiverr? Heck yeah, because I still make a lot of money on Fiverr. I just really haven't focused as much on Fiverr because I'm putting more work into getting auditions. And the question that I got, and this is the topic for the day, I'm just like all over the place. The question that I got was basically, Brian, where should I start? Do I start on a freelance site or should I start on a pay-to-play, and the money involved in that? And I get it. When you're first starting, you don't have a lot of money. Let's look at it like this. It's a business. You need to put money into your business to be successful. You don't have to put a whole lot of money, but you do have to put some money into it. Is there do I think there's an order to what you should spend your money on? Maybe. I'm not going to set a dollar amount on it, but you for sure need to have a microphone. You for sure have to have a way to connect the microphone to your computer to record. We'll get back to that. And you need some sort of recording device on your computer. Now, fortunately for that, there is a really good one called Audacity. That is free. It's a DAW, digital audio workstation, and it offers pretty much everything that you're going to need. You're not going to come up across anything that you're missing if you use Audacity. The biggest difference between Audacity and the nicer programs, like a program I use, I'm a big advocate for Adobe Audition, whatever you use, it just makes it faster and it's more efficient. But when you're first learning, Audacity is fine to learn on, okay? So you got to connect your microphone to your computer, and it can come in two ways. You can get a microphone that has a USB connection and that can plug straight into your computer and that will work. It's not the best though. It is the cheapest of the two alternatives. It's not the best. The other way is to go with a legit microphone that has an XLR cable that plugs into the microphone and then it doesn't plug into the computer because there is no XLR plug. So you need to convert that digital signal you got to convert that analog signal into a digital signal with a box called an audio interface. Okay, so it's more expensive for two reasons. USB microphone is going to be cheaper because it plugs directly into the computer and that saves you money on the extra box that you need. But they're just not as good a quality. I don't care what anyone says. I'll put money on it. You're not going to get the quality in a USB microphone. There's a lot out there. That's fine. Many of them are on Amazon. All the cheap microphones you find on Amazon, they're going to probably be USB mics. All right. I recommend getting an XLR microphone and getting an audio interface. You need the microphone, you need the interface, and the interface goes into your computer and talks to your DAW, Audacity if you want. Boom, you're good to go. You got microphone into your computer, you can record. So you have money into a microphone, you have money into an audio interface. Probably already have the computer and the free Audacity to record. You're good to go at that point. How much money are you in? I don't know. 200? Maybe 200? You could probably do it for 200. Okay. So you're 200 in. Definitely put money into, if you have no more money, then find blankets and comforters and you need to surround yourself with soft material. Whether you make a little PVC fort around yourself or you hang things near you, your audio quality is drastically impaired by hard surfaces. So if you are in a big room with echoes or you're talking to a window behind the microphone or a wall, you need to soften everything up. The most important place is right in front of where you're talking, which is going to be behind your microphone. And then do the walls. And then if you have enough, do behind you. Ceiling, if you can be on a rug, that'd be fine, or carpet, that's fine. Soft materials is good. I don't want to go into a tangent of like the best place to record, but you get it, soft materials. Okay, so we've got a microphone, we've got an interface, and we have hopefully free blankets and stuff like that. If you want to invest in moving blankets, they look a little nicer, they do a little bit of a better job, but okay. We're done with that. All right, so maybe you're in $200 so far. If you can't afford that, sorry, find something else to do. All right, so you can get onto the freelance sites. Those are good. But here's my thing, and here's the long answer to that very short question of where to start. How serious are you about this? And don't say, I'm serious, Brian. I want to get into this. That's fine. I believe you. Everyone says they want to do it, until they start doing it and realize that it doesn't come quickly and it's not easy and it takes time and it takes practice and it takes training and it takes. If you're serious and you are like, look, this is happening and there's no other option for it to not happen, then my recommendation is go straight to voices.com. Okay? Here's why. You could get a discount. I think it's $350 for a year on voices.com. They run specials all the time, especially with Black Friday coming up and the holidays coming up. There's deals all the time. Don't quote me on it, but I'm almost positively certain that if you just email their customer service, because they're awesome, email their customer service and say, look, I'm a brand new talent to voiceover, $350, $375, whatever the price is, $399, whatever the price is currently. It's a little steep for me right now. Is there any way you can offer to help me out just for this first year as I get started? Don't quote me on it, and I'm sorry, voices.com, if you don't want this to come out, but it's more of a compliment than it is anything else. They're going to give you like 15% off, 10% off, 20%. They're going to give you a deal. Awesome, cool. You just got it for cheaper. Okay, cool. That's a lot of money, you're saying. Yeah, it is, but you got to get started on your business. And here's the benefit of Voices over Fiverr or the other ones. The jobs pay a lot more. You could legitimately book one job and pay off the annual membership fee in one job. Is it likely to be one job? It depends. There's jobs that are about $100. Sometimes I see them for less than $100, but they're about $100 and up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1,000, 2,000, 4,000. I mean, there's big jobs on there. You can get one job and pay off your annual membership. Okay, so let's say it's not one job. Let's say it took you 2 jobs. Let's say it took you 3 jobs. You got to book 3 jobs in a year. If you're serious about it, and you just told me you're serious about it, if you're serious about it, then you're going to book 3 jobs in a year on voices.com, because when you pay for voices.com and you set up your profile correctly with the correct demos, you're going to put at least 10 plus demos on there. You're going to put a bunch of demos and you're going to categorize them with all the different things you can do. Voices sends you emails, and you can go on the site and see them with voice match, they call it. So you might get 100% voice match on an audition, and that means you're pretty likely you're a great candidate for that audition versus 90%, 80%, whatever like that. You're going to get auditions every day. You're getting auditions that are written for real jobs that are going to be happening soon. You're getting the practice of getting an audition, turning it around, applying for it, and then you probably won't hear back. You could get what's called shortlisted, and that means the client liked your voice and is considering you. Cool. It's a little like feather in your cap. It's a little like kudos to you. It's like hey, cool, you almost made it. You might even still make it kind of thing. Okay, so shortlisted is awesome. But you get the practice. You're going to be getting 4 to 10 scripts every single day of clients that want to hire you or someone like you with your qualities that you get to audition. You get to the practice to get it done. And what you're going to do is, you already paid that much money to get going. You're going to get every single frickin' audition completed every single day. I don't care what you have to do. If you want this, then you have to do it. Put the work in, put the time in, and get faster at it. You should be able to turn an audition in 5 minutes. If you can't turn an audition in 5 minutes, you are taking way too long. That means open it, read it, find out what they're looking for, look over the sample script, do a data read first. So that means you're just going to read it. Don't put emotion on it, just read. Get the words out of your mouth so your mouth is used to saying the words. It's short. They're just short little samples. Get that out. Boom. Think about it. Put your headspace into the role of what it is. It's a dad that's talking about driving his kids around to sports games. Okay, I could do that. I have kids. I know what it's like to be a dad. Or I don't have, I'm an uncle. I know what that's like. Whatever. Okay, get in that headspace. I'm a banker that's talking to a boardroom about an upcoming investment. Whatever it is, imagine you are in that situation and deliver. Don't deliver more than 3 times in your audition, meaning if you've gone through the whole thing more than 3 times, you're not really thinking about it enough and you're just going for it. Really process it, really get it done. If you make a mistake, that's fine, fix the mistakes, but don't redo it more than 3 times. You should be able to do that in 5 minutes. Okay, so 5 minutes with 5 auditions, 25 minutes, let's just call it 30 minutes. You're going to spend about 30 minutes to 45 minutes every day auditioning. I hope you do. I hope you really want this for your business, because that's what you need to do. The number one thing you can do for your business to actually get work, there's nothing that can top it. There is absolutely nothing that can top what I'm about to tell you. If you want work as a VO artist, there is nothing ever that can top this. Not paying for advertising, not advertising on social media, not recording another demo, not posting that you're available, not building a website, not paying for AdSense on Google. The number one thing that is going to get you hired as a voiceover artist, auditioning. It is the absolute number one way to get hired. Audition. You are literally putting in the work to get hired. The output that you put out is a direct return to you if you get hired. Everything else you do is secondary, okay, or tertiary. You're doing the work for something else to happen hopefully later. No, auditioning is I'm doing the work to get the job. Nothing is better than that, and you can't beat that because that's what voices.com gives you. It gives you real scripts that you get to audition for on the daily to book jobs. And you're going to audition a lot. And you're going to hopefully get shortlisted every once in a while. Yay. That's a nice little ego boost. And you're not going to hear crap. You're not going to hear anything. You're going to get rejected. We get used to it because that's what this industry is. It's just an industry of rejection. You spend all day talking to yourself I spend all day in this room talking to myself in a padded room. And I occasionally get to talk with a client, or I go get some coffee and give my beautiful wife a kiss or something. But other than that, I'm by myself and hoping every day to get work, and I don't hear back. Get used to it. It's going to happen to you. And when you do hear back, it's awesome. And then you start booking big jobs like me and everyone else, and it's worth it. Okay. Just get used to it. So there's my long answer to the short question of where do I start? Do I start on Fiverr? Do I start on a freelance site, or do I go to a pay to play? That's what they call it. There's freelance and pay to play. Freelance is literally free to be a part of. They take their taste off the top. Usually it's about 20% of your earnings. So if you book on Fiverr, $100 gig, they take their 20%. You made $80 on that. All right. Voices.com. You are paying to play in the game, and they also take their taste off the top. Hey, they're going to do that. I think they take 20% as well. But you're paying to get auditions of people that want to hire you, and it's just way better business. It's way more higher pay. Just nothing but benefits. All about it. Hope you like my Halloween mug. It's not Halloween anymore. Cool. That's my advice. A long answer to a short question. I'd go straight to voices.com. If you have any questions on anything that I've said in this video, drop me a comment so I can reply to you. I reply to every single comment. Or you can email me. Let's be in contact. If you need some help again, I'm happy to help you out. I do consultations all the time with brand new talents that have no idea what they're frickin' doing, and I get to be like, hey, look, now you know what you're frickin' doing. It feels real nice. Let's see. If you still hung around, let me tell you what I've been up to. I had a little fun today, and I put my SM7B back up. I hung my 7B back up. Robert, if you're watching, you'll be happy that I put that up. He seems to notice every time I switch out my microphones. But I put this back because it's just like a beautiful broadcasting microphone. It's made by Shure. It's the SM7B, B for broadcasting. It's a broadcasting microphone. This is the microphone that I will use when I book long form narration. If I do like in-show narration, documentary, stuff like that. I'm usually sitting down. It kind of gives me a nice warm tone. I sit and do that. I sit in front of this microphone. I love this microphone. It's one of my favorite microphones. Most of the work I do, though, is actually up here. You can't see it. If I rotate, I got a workstation right here. And I stand up, and I have a microphone and monitor, and it's whatever. That's right there. Different microphone. But I had a little fun today, and I put my radio preset back on. So this voice that you're hearing right now, of course, it's my voice, but it is highly processed in radio, in a nice, strong radio format. I don't know. I had a little fun. I've been listening to the Sirius and Howard Stern and stuff like that. And it just brings me back to my radio days. So I wanted to put a little a deeper bass and super, super high ratio compression and all kinds of just, fun goodies on the mic just to give me that crunchy sound and just having fun. It's fun to be a voiceover talent, and I don't know. I'm a gear geek, so if you got to kind of be into the gear to be into this profession as well. I hope you guys are doing well. Again, reach out. I'm here for you if you have any questions. Sorry it's been lagging on the videos. I might just do a lot more like this where I'm just talking to you. Yay. Listen, you can do it. You really can. Tie your shoes tight. Pull up your pants. Strap in for the ride. It's not an easy ride, but it's worth it. I promise. I promise it's worth it. It's just a freaking awesome job, and I love doing this. And I wish you the best. I wish you the best. Drop a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. We'll catch you next time. See ya!